Around 2 years ago, I was in a stage where a lot of entrepreneurs start. I knew that university was not the path I wanted to take, and so I wanted to build a business, specifically an online business that would make me a lot of money. The problem, however, is that when it came to actually work on my business, I just couldn't get myself to do it. I just kept procrastinating, telling myself I'll start working in an hour. Then hours became days, days became weeks, and weeks became months. Each time I would tell myself, Alex, you need to work now. But my brain would tell me, you don't need to work yet, just scroll for a little bit longer. I think the worst part of it was the feeling I'd get late at night as I'd be trying to get to sleep, knowing that I had just wasted another day. I felt so disappointed in myself. I wanted to start working, but I didn't know how to actually stop procrastinating. Now, a few months later from that point, I actually managed to figure out how to completely eliminate procrastination forever, and it felt amazing. I was finally getting work done, building my business, and making progress towards my goals. And in this video, I'll go over how you can actually stop procrastinating step by step. So please like and subscribe to the YouTube algorithm, and so more young men like you can see this advice. Chapter 1: Fixing your mental health. By far, the number one reason you're currently procrastinating is simply due to bad mental health. Mental health is one of those things you can't see physically, but you can look at the symptoms you're having to work out whether it's good or bad. And procrastination is one of the main symptoms of the root problem. So let's fix the main problem. There are three main things you can do to instantly improve your mental health, and those are meditation, gratitude, and social connection. You've probably heard of meditation, but chances are you're probably not meditating regularly. Meditation is the practice of sitting and focusing on your breath. The key is to simply observe your thoughts without judgment, and you're just focusing on the present moment rather than the past or the future. It's honestly a really powerful tool to improve your mental health. Gratitude is just focusing on happy thoughts rather than the depressing thoughts you probably have 80% of the time. When you express gratitude for something in your life, it generally makes you more happy. I recommend starting a new document and every day write down 3 things you're grateful for. The final way to improve your mental health is through social connection. Being around other people makes you more happy. There's this idea in self-improvement that you need to be the lone wolf, and it's probably the dumbest thing ever. We're humans, we're designed to be with other people. Now, there are times you do need to be by yourself, for example, when you're working on your business. But if you're not working, 80% of the time you should be with other people. Being by yourself always makes you feel depressed, and being with other people massively improves your mental health. Mental health should definitely be your main focus when you're finding yourself procrastinating, and it doesn't even take that long to see progress with it. If you can just get yourself to meditate for 5 minutes a day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, and spend more time with friends, I promise you in 2 weeks you'll see a massive difference in your mental health. Chapter 2: Avoid perfection. If you went through the standard education system, you probably picked up the habit of wanting everything to be perfect. Because in school, if your paper wasn't perfect, you wouldn't get the A, and the closer it was to perfect, the better the grade you would get. Now, in business or in literally anything in life, this mentality will ruin your progress. Because in the beginning, it's not going to be perfect. Your first YouTube video is not going to be perfect. Your first product is not going to be perfect. And wanting everything to be perfect is just going to make you procrastinate. So just understand that in the beginning, nothing is going to be perfect, and you just need to start taking small steps towards your goal. Chapter 3: Set smart goals. Setting goals is the key to stop procrastination. When you don't have a goal, you're like a ship without a destination. You need to have a destination to get to, otherwise you're just going to end up drifting around, watching YouTube videos on procrastination while procrastinating from doing your work. The most effective strategy to set goals is to set SMART goals. That means your goal should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific means it needs to be a clear goal. It can't be, oh, I want to make money online. It needs to be a specific number like 10k. Measurable means that you need to be able to track the goal. So again, with business, you should be able to track the money going up. Achievable means it needs to be a realistic goal for you to actually achieve. Big goals are great, but you're not going to make 10k in your first week of business. Relevant means that the goal should align with your values and the long-term goals you have. And finally, your goal should be time-bound. You should have a clear date in mind for when you're going to accomplish this goal. When you set goals like this, not only are you basically guaranteeing that you'll achieve it, you're also setting a destination of where you want to get to that is realistic and achievable, and that leaves less room for procrastination. Chapter 4: Building discipline. Discipline is really important if you want to stop procrastinating. A lot of people misunderstand how discipline works. The way I like to describe it is that discipline is like a muscle. You have to progressively overload it. Don't start with the hardest task. You just need to make small progress every day, and gradually the progress compounds until you've achieved your goal. If you're currently procrastinating from your work, just think of one small task you can do to move the needle forward. That's all, boys. Like and subscribe for the algorithm. I'll catch you in the next one.